In the US-India trade deal, President Donald Trump of the United States has stated that the United States will be delivering tariff letters and deals with various countries. In his statement, he has stated, and I quote, that I am pleased to announce that the United States tariff letters and or deals and various countries from around the world will be delivered starting 12 p.m. Eastern Time by July 7th. The last date for the trade deal is 9th of July. And of course, there have been much also weight over what does United States over its decision of the trade tariff deal now announces of. Accordingly to the reports, India is considering giving tariff relief mainly to labor intensive sectors such as clothing, textile, jewellery, leather, plastic, chemical, oil, seeds, shrimp, fruits and vegetables. And as per reports which also suggest that the US wants India to cut the duties on industrial goods, electric vehicles, wines, petrochemicals, dairy, farm products like apples, nuts and alfalfa. These details have come as the tariff deadline approaches, which is 9th of July. Joining me live on the telecast is Professor M.K. Agarwal, who is a senior economist. Sir, appreciate you joining me this morning. A very good morning to you. How do you look forward to this announcement that has come from United States President Donald Trump? Categorically, he has also in fact given a warning, as on the sidelines of the 17th BRICS summit, what the joint declaration has pertained to has come as a more of a setback for United States President Donald Trump, who has said that if there are any sort of policies, if there are any sort of measures that are anti-American, there is going to be a 10% additional tariff on those nations. As the deadline approaches in just a day, what are you looking forward, as India earlier on the tariffs has made its statement clear? Also, there are reports suggesting that India is going to have tariff in the labor intensive sectors, including clothing as well.
Well, as far as the BRICS issue is concerned, President Trump has threatened to impose additional 10% tariff on the countries if they are making any type of declaration that goes against the interest of the American economy. I think it should not be treated as it goes against the American economy. It should be treated whether it is in favor of their economies or not, because all the countries have right to maintain the growth momentum development in their own countries first. Then only they can look for the charity for others. This is what the America is doing. If America is planning to impose 10% additional duty, then I believe that it would be counterproductive in the long run. Already there are allegations against America for last several decades that it has not been fair to the global south, and this voice has been raised effectively in this BRICS meeting in Brazil. So President Trump should be sympathetic to the cause of the BRICS countries, because it is not a very, you can say, type of small nations group. It is a group of a majority of population of the world. That's why one should consider that what they are saying, what they have their interest, that their interest should be safeguarded, and it should be in the mutual interest, because every country wants to grow together. The arrangement is global arrangement now is that one cannot grow in isolation, be it America, be it China, be it Russia, or be it BRICS. No country, or even the global south, no country in now situation, current situation, can grow in isolation. Who says that America is not needed? America is needed, just as Europe is needed. Similarly, global south is equally important. If they are not big market to their products, so they are supplying quite, relevant raw materials to the countries like America and Europe, or you can say the Western economies. So they should be sympathetic. And what happened to the economies of the global south and other countries post-COVID? America raised rate of interest. What was its consequence? Consequence was that dollar went from these countries to America, went back to, and their economies further deteriorated, and that's why they are struggling to improve their economies, and this should be treated like this. If American economy is under stress, so is the case with other economies. Even China is not able to maintain its growth momentum thanks to its bad conduct of its policies and its polity. But as far as global South is concerned, they should be taken into account that India is doing well. India has supplied to these global South nations, not only global South, more than 100 countries, food and vaccine, etc. It has supplied. And this is what is expected from rich nations like America. Anyway, I believe that good sense will prevail, and they will consider that this will be counterproductive to the global economy, not only to one part of the economy or one segment of the economy. It will ultimately reduce the volume of trade and reduce the confidence among the nations. Already WTO has become defunct. Other multilateral agencies have become defunct. They are not able to discharge their duties well, as Prime Minister Modi has voiced concern that these multilateral agencies are not able to discharge their duties well at a time when the global economy and global polity is in deep crisis. Anyway, with regard to the Indian economy, if you are looking, so India is maintaining a good relations with the US, and definitely US is appreciating India's growth and its role in the American economy. But with regard to India, dairy product or animal husbandry that we call it here, as well as agriculture is quite sensitive sector because
All right.
majority of population depend on it. So India is taking care of it. It cannot allow.
Okay.
It is not possible for the Indian leadership to allow America to, ignore our own interest.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.